of a struggle, but they were really good at, kind of playing under that pressure, and you can really see the experience under their belt really help prevail. And so now we're going into map number 2 here, AJ. Defensive side to start for PDR, and on the attack will be Ultimate ePro, who are, look at them, they're filing in line, they're all sticking together. No one really wanting to play the flank as of the moment, as a good move as one cohesive unit, and Young Jay will punish that aggression here. A double kill for him, and so will Rage. Before I'm even done talking, the game, map number 2, round number 1 is already done.
It's PDR Esports. What a push in there. Ultimate ePro just did not see that coming through at all, but it was just so messy for me, right? Defensive side, PDR, once again, they will go ahead and set up a 2-1-2 for themselves. Ultimate ePro with the opportunity to ask these questions. This time around, they will take a slower approach. The bomb hanging behind towards cranes should be able to get the access into the B bomb side. But I feel personally that's just a little bit too risky. The A bomb side is always safer. You want to be able to make or open up that area for yourself by going through launch center first. And it has to be the sniper that opens the game up, Nico.
Yeah, that's where you can see the full value of a snipe, to just be able to hold those pixel angles down, take a pick off that range from safety, and just completely shut down the momentum of an attacking push is where you're going to see that come on in. And PDR Esports know to play that to a T. And now Ultimate ePro, they're going to try and spread things out. Look at the line of attack they have right now. Playing things a bit more decisively, a bit more compact, less compact, less condensed. Yeah. And Young Jay, what a flick from him to find Yato. And Yato just being completely taken off guard.
Great plays coming through from the side of PDR, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. They won the coin toss. They were the ones who brought us into Summit earlier on. Didn't turn out that all too well. Ultimate ePro bring us into takeoff. Not turning out well for Ultimate ePro at the moment. Bomber gets to take Locks out of the equation and still survive. On towards a B bomb side plant, perhaps.
That could be the case here, AJ. And it's down to 1v3. Flex left alone, and he does have the bomb in his hands, in his control. He's going to have to try and find an opening here. Surprisingly enough, he's rotating to A, where 3 PDR members are going to be waiting for him. And Young Jay, he's going to open things up and close the round out with another pickoff with a snipe. 2-0. Very nicely done from PDR.
I'm starting to think that Ultimate ePro picked this map because they didn't want to play respawn mode at this map. That's the only reason why they pulled it in for Search and Destroy. It doesn't look like they've got super mastery at all. I mean, look at the moves coming through, right? Or they can at the very least, prove me wrong right now. The players dropping into control room, 4 of them as a matter of fact, and Flex takes Rage out of the equation. A beautiful setup now. They should be able to overcome generators as well. If they make that push, going in for the B bomb side still not the safest of things, because the hold coming in here from Millones should be able to shut that play down.
I have to agree. I mean, looking at the side here of Ultimate ePro, and for the fact that they did pick Takeoff to be played on S&D, it kind of tells me that maybe they really didn't want to play this on a respawn game mode, as you said, and that seems to be the case, because right now they have been struggling to really get things going. Aside from this round, though, they finally do bring it down to a 4v2. PDR, they will get shut down. Young Jay, the only player left alive. The plant will go down on that Bravo site. Young Jay, it's all on to him. He's completely out in the open here in the rafters, and he shall fall down one at a time. 2-1, and Ultimate ePro finally get their first round on the board. And it seems like, this slower pace that they've been taking on the attacker side has been a bit more favorable for them. When they tried to rush on in, PDR were so ready to receive it and just completely shut down the side of Ultimate ePro. And so for them to go a bit more, being a bit more cautious, a bit more diligent, has been looking to be that case where it's been working.
Yeah, absolutely agree, man. A slow push coming through once again from the side of Ultimate ePro. They are going to be looking for the opportunities to take a couple of players down, and Generators seems to have those opportunities, right? 2 players in here, Millones as well as Locks, holding on to Generators. We'll be able to see Yobabs as well as Flex. Yobabs and Flex now, Flex taking the more aggressive push in here. Very, very risky plays, and it does not pay off at all. Locks punishes him for it, and now the attacking side, they are down 1 man. I'm not so sure as to how that push was going to benefit him at all, but let's see exactly what AG will be able to ask. whether or not he can open up that A side. Yato helps him out, Rage taken down, and this is a good opportunity for the side of Ultimate ePro, Nico.
I have to agree. I mean, for a team like Ultimate ePro, who did pick this map, they do not want to give their own map pick up, especially after stealing away PDR's map pick there for map number 1. And so Snipe will not land on Young Jay, landing the corner of that wall. And see there, fortunately for the side of Ultimate ePro, they do not lose that opening pick on Yato, but Yato will eventually find one of his own, Shorty in hand, and he will make quick work of Jello, smashing him down. It's a 4v3 here, AJ, and seems like, once again, Ultimate ePro have no problem with taking things slower. Ultimate ePro's AG, though, finds that pick on the Milliones, and Young Jay will return the favor on the Yato. Now they bring it to a 3v2 right now, and Young Jay will go down. Looks, it's all on him to bring this local hometown hero into the promised land, and can he make it happen with a Holger in hand?
Might be able to. Beautiful shot, but now the numbers game, catching up with him, does not shut Locks out of the equation just yet. Now AG, they have to be very, very careful. Locks, he needs to go in for the defusal, so he needs to be able to pull this off within the next 15 seconds to be the safest.
Okay, they now know where he is, hopping down here from the second floor, and though he shall not stick the landing, Ultimate ePro tie the game up 2-2, and once again, the second time around we're playing S&D, we're going into a 3-2 situation to end the half. And once more, who will be taking that one-round lead as we move on over and switch sides? Will it be PDR now on the defense, who have been able to string the opening 2 rounds in their favor? Or will it be Ultimate ePro, who have seemed to have been able to read how to play this map now against PDR, at least on the attacking side, by taking things a bit more disciplined and slowly?
Yeah, I hope Flex does not go in for the push once again. He's not the sniper. He's not the main guy. He needs to let the side of Yato perhaps bring in a couple of frags first. Believe in your team members, right? Because if Flex goes in for the overextending once again and get taken down so early on, as the attacking side, your chances of winning this round just considerably lowers. And now, opportunity for Jabin. Very, very close approach onto that A side. Well-placed nade from Milliones will be able to ask questions. Yes! Jabin taken down. What a perfect toss from Milliones.
Nice throwing are there, Milliones. Certainly could be a quarterback in many other regions, but in this one, well, he's a top-tier sniper. Certainly is a sharp shot in many ways. But now on the crawl here, Yobabs, finding his way on in, finding Young Jay. Will he find the follow-up? No Rage, almost whiffing that one. He will eventually confirm the kill, but he brings it down to a 4v2 in the favor of PDR Esports. They're looking to end the half in their favor after winning the opening 2 rounds of the first half. And Yato will find the frag here on the Jello. Rage will answer back into AJ. It's all on to Yato to be able to get some snipes here, and that he shall not be able to do as Rage gets 2 kills to end off the half. And now they go up 3-2. So PDR switching sides on the attacking side. What can they do to be able to steal this map away from Ultimate ePro? As Ultimate E, they pick this map. And we kind of have a theory here, AJ, that they're looking to do that because they do not want to play and respawn game mode. And there won't be no respawns for Yato as Young Jay. Just a flick and a pixel angle. How does he do it?
For Ultimate ePro, my bigger question is, why didn't you guys just ban this map, man? Why didn't you just put this out of the equation? Now, I think this is going to end up badly for them because Takeoff is just that sort of a map where you need to have 100% mastery. And a map like Takeoff, it's so big, so many spots to go in here and hide, so many, you can never anticipate exactly where your opponents are going to be popping out from, mainly because the number of times most of these teams have jumped on into this particular map, very, very low. If you look at the history of all of the previous Call of Duty mobile competitions, how often does Takeoff get thrown into the competitive, map pool, right? Not that often at all. And now bringing it in here, they should have just gone in there for the ban instead of playing this map.
Yeah, I mean, they banned some of the other maps that we have seen them been decent enough at playing, and very curious for them to actually let Takeoff in if that was the case. And so it makes me beg to question if they actually really did want to play, Search and Destroy here, if that was actually part of their plan and it just isn't working out in the way they expected to. So we're going to have to see after the case if that will be something that will benefit them. But in the meantime, they got 20 seconds left on the clock to get something done here, at least for the side of PDR. Ultimate ePro holding down the line, and Millones finding the opening pick on the 4v2. They will get that plant down on the B side. It's up to the retake from Ultimate ePro to make something happen, but Yobab's going down. It's all on the flex, and he's going to have to try and get every muscle in his body going, but that shall not be the case. Millones will bring it 4-2 for PDR.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I was really thinking that, maybe Ultimate ePro was better on the defending side because as you guys know, if you pick the map, you do not pick which side you get to start. The opposing team gets to pick where to start. And PDR Esports, they wanted to defend first in the first half before we swapped sides. And it seems to have worked out perfectly on their end. Ultimate ePro, on the other hand, attacking didn't really do that well. Defending now, they seem to be struggling yet again. But they hold on to great angles here. Let's see how this pans out, Nico.
Have to find out for ourselves here, AJ. And suddenly, with this position being held here by Young Jae, it gives him lots of information. And more importantly, when they actually do go for that execute, he's going to have a real nice spot to be able to chime in on the fight. Even if he doesn't find the opening pick, he can find one midway through, which could swing the tide in the favor even more so of PDR. And so Young Jae has a very crucial position here. Cannot give it up just yet. Cannot let the side of Ultimate ePro that is here, because with that, when they know he has a snipe, they could just bum rush him and it might not work out for them. But Millones here also finding another pick. This double snipe setup coming from PDR has been completely dismantling Ultimate ePro no matter on which side they're on. But AG will punish Millones looking the wrong way.
Poor boy. He aimed that stun so long, and yet it bounced off the wrong way. I hate it when that happens, man.
Timing.
AG now, Fennec, he might get caught off guard here, but Rage, oh, what a play! Two-piece for himself, but gets backstabbed as he does not nail that landing. Flex takes him out from the back, and it's a 2-2. Flex getting away from all of those shots, will be able to survive a little bit longer, but Jello needs to be a little careful now. He does not know that he's stepping into a 2-1 situation. If he takes a strong approach, Yobabs from afar drops Locks out of the situation, and now the attacking side only have one final man left in here. Jello! Beautiful takedown by Flex, and the side of PDR gets taken down. Ultimate ePro, this could be the comeback setup.
Good find here by Flex to be able to, clutch it out in that 2v2. Successful retake for the side of Ultimate ePro. They're going to look to continue that fortune here on round number 8. Can they tie the score up 4-4? The snipe, he gets a hit marker on the Millones, but cannot find his millions. Has been made, but not here at the moment. Yato, he's gonna try and find a nade frag here, maybe be able to do some damage early on, but will be PDR after that one, just trying to rotate around the right side, trying to go around here the Bravo side and maybe look to aggress there from the closer angles that maybe the snipes won't be as successful nor formidable at.
Yeah, Ultimate ePro. Yato definitely knows his angles. He knows all of the key spots to go in here for those jump shots, but unfortunately for his side, he needs his, the rest of his teammates to step it up as well, right? Beautiful angle held by Yato as he takes Locks out of the equation and joins Jello back up here, taking him out as well. Beautiful plays coming through from Yato. Ultimate ePro should be able to make their way back in here. Yato spots a beautiful stun tossed out. Rage will back away, takes Jabin out of the equation as well. On the way, Yato, beautiful play with the shorty now, takes Millones out of the equation and sets himself up right back. Young Jae right in front of him. Flex takes Rage out, and now Young Jae, the one and only player. Yato a little too quick.
Flex once again ending the round here in their favor as Ultimate ePro. They've tied the game up, AJ, and we're looking to go in OT even here because we are at the cusp of match point, and at that point, well, it looks like both teams are not going to want to give this up too early. Jumping snipe here from Yato, trying it once more, but PDR are not going to give him that same opportunity to try and capitalize on once again. They've learned their lesson, and they're not going to try and do a repeat of that. You can see here the bomb on the side of PDR, maybe looking to go towards that alpha site. It has yet to really kind of make its way forward, though, as it is Jello taking that forward position. And on the flank here, Rage is trying to find some openings that maybe PDR can use, but there isn't much pressure that
Right.
PDR are putting here on the defensive side. It's Ultimate ePro. They've got the good hold and a good lockdown here of the points.
Yeah, I love the approach coming in here from Rage. He should be able to catch Jabin off guard if he makes this play well. And if Rage wins his gunfight, Jabin will be... Oh, beautiful! Rage takes him down, and this is the opener that PDR Esports needs. And now Rage will be able to play distraction just a little bit. Goes in for a quick toss of the nade onto his left. There is a player. He does not spot him. And the player stays alive, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a very, very, very lucky situation to get stuck in.
Oh man, that is at least fortune will favor the bold in the moment. It does kind of go in their way, but PDR Esports, they're up 5-3 here, 5 versus 3. Ultimate ePro, they now know that they're pretty much going to be flooding the Bravo site, and they're going to have to go for the retake at the moment. PDR have really good positions right now to try and hold everything down, to not let Ultimate ePro just walk on in. And because of that, Rage will confirm the kill here in the flex. And even if he does go down, you know that Jello has a teammate here to try and support him on out. Where's a peek though from Rage? And now AG has brought it down to a 2v3. Suddenly doable with 20 seconds left on the clock for Ultimate ePro, but they have to step on the gas right now. Time is certainly taking it to bring it down to a 2v2, AJ.
Oh, now let's see. And this is the problem with this map, right? It's so freaking huge, and therefore when the players go in here for the flank, you won't be able to know exactly where they're going to pop out from. And PDR Esports shows exactly how to play takeoff and search and destroy, using the terrain to their advantage and using that absolute momentum of surprise to take Ultimate ePro out of the equation. And now match point for the side of PDR and the ability to pull one back.
What are they really going to be able to do about this one? I mean, at the moment, 5-4. This is not the position Ultimate ePro want to be in. They did go up in the series 1-0, but PDR are looking to tie the series up 1-1 and bring us into that fourth map at the very least. Now Yato here with the snipe. He's been such a formidable player on the side of Ultimate ePro. And Ultimate E, they picked this map. They chose to go to search and destroy on takeoff. It hasn't been working out for them just at the moment. PDR, can they clutch this one out? Can they end this in regulation? Or will we go into overtime?
Look at Rage. Look at Rage. Now Rage gonna be able to catch AG off guard. Manages to get a takedown. AG taken down as well. Rage on freaking fire. And he has opened the map up for the side of PDR yet again. And now Yobab takes Jello out of the equation. Young J spotting a player out there, but does not respond in time. Rox just goes right through to see if or not he can provide that support. And it is broken down into a 3-2 situation. Millones should be able to catch a snipe, but unfortunately for him, those players back away. And that bomb plant finally comes through. Yato with the questions, managing to pop that shotty out. Jabin steps right behind him now for a little bit of support. Young J tosses that nade in, but they won't get taken down that quick. Jabin goes in with a snuff for that Fennec, and the amount of time on the timer, just a little bit too much. Ultimate ePro fights this back and pushes us into extra time.
Man, Ultimate ePro coming in with Mars the most, and they're not letting go of map number 2 just yet. This is do or die. Can they secure map number 2 with an instrumental comeback? An amazing one it would be to be able to get their map in their pocket and bring this series 2 to ORR. PDR Esports going to tie up the series here 1-1. You can see PDR ready to give up that alpha point for the meantime. They're now going to be trying to hold on to Bravo for the most part, as Ultimate ePro have been attacking that time and time again. So PDR trying to make the adjustments here. You can see trophy system has been destroyed a bit too out in the open, and Yato will confirm that. But Ultimate ePro, they are neither going to be trying to go too aggressive just yet. They got lots of time to work with and trying to feel out the pace here from PDR.
Yeah, Flex has got a great angle from the health center. Will be able to snuff out anyone who steps out of the launch center in towards that alpha side. Great hole coming in from the side of Ultimate ePro, but PDR Esports has been slightly more impressive on this map from the get-go. But either way, Ultimate ePro has managed to fight and push this all the way into the final round, round number 11, where they will take the attacking fight. Yato is going to be wasting this stun now. Nobody is there except Rage, and I believe he has found some great cover for himself. So quite ineffective. Hopefully, Ultimate ePro does not go in here for a callous push.
could certainly bite them in the back if they're not going to be too careful about this one. The plant will go down on the A site. No denial on that at the moment. No nades to come on in here. And Ultimate ePro will get that bomb on down. The retake going to come in. A full 5v5 retake coming from the side of PDR. And now I think they have some idea that they're completely scattered here inside of the launch center itself for the side of Ultimate ePro. PDR, they're walking on in. Rage, can he find the pick? They're practically breathing on each other here. PDR's Rage and AG.
Beautiful takedown by Yellow Tech. Oh, Rage goes and holds that very, very tight corner. Ultimate ePro. Bomb gets diffused. What a play by PDR Esports. Ultimate ePro. I mean, you can back